Hi guys, this is Alex from PCW Solutions.
And I'm Ben.
I'm here today to talk to you about cloud storage because our colleague here did a whole article about cloud storage yesterday, and she was asking us for advice on what we recommend to our customers. And I'm an Android user.
I'm an iPhone user.
So we thought we'd talk about what we use for our cloud storage on our computers, our PCs and our phones. So personally on Android, I use Google to back up the actual phone. But then, for example, WhatsApp do their backup through Google. I use OneDrive to back up my actual pictures though, because I just find OneDrive is good for everything. And I know, Ben, what do you use to back up your iPhone?
So my contacts and Messenger go through iCloud because it's easiest. And then my photos are through Google Photos. You get the first 15 gigabytes free. And that's about it. WhatsApp goes through WhatsApp, and yeah, that's it.
What's the reason for not using, because you're a PC user, not a Mac user, aren't you?
Yeah.
So what's the reason for backing up your photos with Google instead of Apple?
The whole layout of iCloud on a PC or even a Mac is not the best at all. It's quite bad. I mean, just the whole interface of it is just, it's not user friendly really.
See, on OneDrive, and I think it might be the same with Google Photos, the pictures, when they're synchronized with your computer, come out in the standard layout of a file format like you're used to with using a PC, where they may not be all stored on the computer, they may be stored in the cloud, but you have a nice offline, you have an online version on your computer, so you still see it in the File Explorer. You can still access it, but it's not actually taking space on your computer till you click on it. Me, on Android, I I synchronize with our Exchange, so my emails, my contacts, my calendar is synchronized between all my devices, so my Outlook on my computer, my Android phone, my tablet, it all synchronized. So if I add a calendar appointment to one of my devices, it adds to all of them. You probably get that with your Google, do you? You use Google for email address, do you?
Yeah, Google for all my emails, which syncs with contacts and everything.
Which I assume is why originally, because he was a Google user, he would use Google Photos naturally to back up his photos, whereas because I'm not with Gmail at all, so I don't have to go with Google Photos, so my choice was OneDrive, because with your Office subscription, you get 1,000 gig of online storage. And one thing to remember with Office, and we tell all our customers this, when they come in, always ask your family if they have Office, because a lot of the time, someone you know will have Office for £80 a year. And there is no reason they can't share it with up to 5 or 6 people free of charge, and they don't have access to your data at all. It is your own 1 terabyte of storage with OneDrive, so you don't have to pay for it. Your parents can be paying for it and you get it for free. But you don't have an Office subscription, do you?
No, that's the only reason why I'm not with OneDrive, because if I had a personal subscription, without a doubt it's the best plan out there, because you get a terabyte. No one else offers that, which would make it
not
so
for free anyway with their Office subscription.
No, and the fact that most people in the world have Office subscription nowadays is a no-brainer. If I did, I would, but yeah, there's alternatives out there like Google Photos.
Also remember, when you're talking about cloud storage and backup, cloud storage such as OneDrive, Google Drive, iCloud, they are not backups. They synchronize with your computer. Luckily with our Exchange platform, we do back up our emails. So any customer that has our Exchange, we take 3 daily backups of your email for up to 30 days. You're not a Mac user, so for you with your iPhone, you're backing up your iPhone, I assume, the iCloud way. You're actually the phone backup, I mean, not your contacts and messages, but the phone itself.
Yeah, the phone backup it's very limited in what you can do without a plan though. So yeah, the actual phone itself is being backed up, or you can also do iTunes backups, which back up directly to your computer.
Yeah, not many people still do that,
but barely any people do that because it takes up space on your computer, it's not worth it.
We actually have that problem sometimes because of SSD drives now. We have customers calling and saying, oh, I've only got 5 gig left on the computer, and 90% of the time we'll log on and it's because their iPhone backup has taken like 70 gig. Because not everyone knows that when you plug your iPhone into the computer, some people are charging their phone in their computer. When they plug it in, it's backing it up and it just eats space. And so one thing to consider is back up your data either to an external hard drive or a secondary kind of backup cloud. We do offer backup services to our business customers. and also to a USB drive. You can back up to a USB drive. And with the cloud, the good thing about OneDrive is the fact that there's a really good saying, variety is the spice of life. You may not always want to be an Apple user. You may not always want to be an Android user, you know, but by using OneDrive for your pictures, when you switch between the two, it's easy peasy. All your pictures are on both. You know, by being a Gmail user, it synchronizes with Apple devices and with Google devices. So his email and his contacts in his calendar, well, no, your contacts you don't do yet, no. But in theory, if he was storing all his contacts in Gmail, that would synchronize with both. Same for me with Exchange, because Microsoft are a big believer in use whatever device you want, just make sure you use ours for your services. And I agree with that, you know, I think you should be allowed to choose whatever device you want to use. And OneDrive for Mac works very well as well, you know, whereas iCloud is hopeless on a PC, you know, and so that's about it really. It's just in the cloud storage, it's important you think about the future. You think about, do you want to be stuck in the Apple ecosystem, or do you want to be able to have the freedom to leave and move? That's it from us.
Yeah.
Have a good day, and thank you for watching.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.